Welcome, everyone, to Mizpah's Becoming a Father series, part 13, presented by the Boiling Point podcast. I am your host, JD, and we are following Mizpah on his journey of fatherhood. How old is she now, Mizpah?
She'll be 8 months in just a couple of days.
So she's just under 8 months old. This is an ongoing series where we're going to continue to follow Mizpah's journey as a father. Marcus Fredrickson does the music. Check him out, reverbnation.com/Marcus Fredrickson, and listen to some of his music. And our storefront, bonfire.com/store/the Boiling Point podcast. Pick yourself up some apparel. These will release every other Thursday on YouTube and Rumble. By the time this episode comes out, they should be releasing on YouTube and Rumble. So check every Thursday and hit that subscribe button. Mizpah. So the last episode we did was about Father's Day. So what's on the agenda now? We're a couple weeks removed from that, but what else? You had something else you wanted to talk about anyway.
Yeah, so I just kind of wanted to give an update on like Sammy's progression with things. She's now rolling around very actively on the floor, and quickly, mind you. Like we'll lay her down and blink, and she's halfway across the room now.
Wow! And it was just a couple episodes ago. She hated being on her belly.
Yeah, she went from hating, crying, screaming, throwing fits when we do tummy time to rolling all over the floor now.
That's definitely progression.
So, and it's, I mean,
what? Let me ask you about, did she, are you gonna have to protect her when she's on the couch now and stuff to make sure she doesn't roll off?
Oh yeah, that's something that we definitely have to watch now. Like even her changing table, she just doesn't know.
No, and she just wants to move. Yeah,
and so that's been. I don't want to say it's been a challenge because we know to do that, but it's definitely been something that like we used to be able to put her on her changing table, reach over here and grab a diaper.
Yeah.
We have to get everything ready before we put her on the changing table. So now we're having to change up a little bit how we do things. And it's not big changes, but humans are creatures of habit.
Yeah.
So there's been several times where like I've laid her down on her changing table and go, oh no, wait, hold on. Let me do this first.
Yep.
There's been and I've also discovered she knows exactly what she's not supposed to get into, and that's the first thing she heads for.
Yeah.
And she thinks it's hilarious.
Like all kids do.
She's also started playing fetch with her toys.
Oh yeah, where she throws them and wants you to get them.
Yeah, she throws them on the floor and then cries that they're on the floor.
Oh yeah.
Now Daddy lets them on the floor for a few minutes before he picks them up, because I'm not trying to promote Daddy go fetch.
Yeah. I noticed you're just talking. I noticed specifically you're talking about just Daddy in this instance. I wasn't going to draw too much attention to that, but I find that interesting as well. So that's how you handle that. Yeah, that's probably the best way to go too. You don't want to be having to run over every 2 seconds because it'll definitely turn into a game.
Yeah, very quickly.
Yeah, very quickly.
Very, very quickly.
Yeah, very quickly.
And that's another game she thinks is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
She's been on this kick the past couple of weeks where she has, I don't know if she discovered the little hangy thing in the back of her throat with her fingers accidentally one day.
Oh my goodness.
Or what, but now the phrase "stop gagging yourself."
Oh my.
Gets repeated. I could probably put it on tape and hit play.
Oh my.
She had done that a couple of months ago.
I think, yeah, well, you mentioned that previously in an episode that she had done that once, but if she's to continue, yeah, that's no good.
She did it for a couple of times, like a couple of days, and then we were on to something new. But now we're back to it. In
Yeah.
fact, the other day she did it and made herself sick.
Oh my.
So, we've been doing a lot of no. Take your fingers out your mouth. Here, play with this.
Yeah.
Trying to just distract.
That's probably where the binky comes in handy a little bit. Yeah.
So yeah, that does help. But there's times where she pulled the binky out, was holding that in one hand and sticking her fingers in her mouth with the other. So,
well, at least she's not trying to put both in her mouth yet at the same time. Her fingers.
No, she's done that too.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, there's been a lot of like, hey, look over here, take this.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's not a phase that she's in for very long, because I worry about her, doing like damage. I don't even know if that's possible, but I can't imagine that it would be good to be gagging yourself all the time.
No.
So.
No, it's not good, I can imagine.
I've also discovered she tends to only do it when we are not directly interacting with her.
As an attention getter.
I think so.
Yeah, that's got to be rough then. How do you handle that? I mean, you can only ignore that for so long, right?
Yeah, so like I said, right now there's been a lot of, oh, hey, look, here's a toy for you to play with.
Yeah, just try and distract and redirect.
So, yeah, exactly. Redirect it. That's been our latest struggle. That and keeping her away from the fan that we have sitting in the living room. She wants to go play with that, and it's a floor fan. It's like got a pedestal, and
yeah,
she can't pull it over, but I don't want to take that chance.
Yeah.
And
they're strong. Babies are stronger than you think sometimes.
That's the first thing she goes for. Like we lay her on the floor, she rolls right towards it, laughing and looking at us. So we've started that phase of life.
Maybe try a basketball net, like a little kid one. Stands up, similar to like a fan. Just a suggestion. Uncle JD is here to help.
But yeah, I mean, and it was amazing how fast, once she discovered she liked being mobile.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it won't be very long before she's walking. I'm not even sure if she'll crawl. She might go straight to pulling herself up and walking at this point, because she does like being in her bouncer, I guess you could call it. She likes standing. She's like that from early on.
Yeah. I mean, I remember liking that as a kid, being in one of those jumpers, dude. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm an adult now, and you put me in one, I'll be as happy as a pie, man. They're fun. What do you want?
She's started enjoying cuddling and napping with Dad.
That's good.
On the couch.
That's nice.
She decides she wants to take a nap.
Like when you're trying to watch the race and then all of a sudden you're asleep. Yeah.
And I've been enjoying that, because now she's been getting more animated with things. Like, now she kind of like nuzzles into me and she like rolls in towards me a little bit, and she has this thing where she'll put her fingers in through my beard and kind of hold on.
Yeah.
Sometimes she pulls it.
Yeah,
I keep threatening to shave it off.
Yeah. I haven't seen Mizpah without a beard in 20 years or more, so I don't know.
If he shows up, I remember what my chin looks like.
If he shows up on an episode with no beard, I can't guarantee that I won't have a freak out or some kind of incident.
Yeah, like I personally don't remember what my chin looks like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah, no, can't say that I do.
But yeah, she'll wrap her fingers into there, and then she'll nuzzle into me, and usually pass out and take a nap.
Well, that's nice.
So that I've been enjoying that.
Yeah.
It's kind of our little bonding moment.
When you're preventing, not when you're counting, when you're preventing her from rolling across the floor.
Well, while she's curled up with me, she's not rolling across the floor getting into things.
No, but I mean, you're also bonding with her when she rolls across the floor. It's just a different kind of bonding. That's all.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's good stuff. And she's just going to continue to get more and more mobile.
And she's started saying some more words now, and her baby gibberish is getting a little more broader in the syllables and the sounds that she's saying, and she's been doing a lot more mimicking now.
Yeah.
She sees me playing with, on my phone, checking Facebook or whatever I might be doing, and automatically she wants to touch buttons and be playing with it too.
Yeah.
She said mama now. Well, it's mom.
Yeah.
But she knows who mom is because she was saying that while looking for the breeze.
Yeah.
I think I may have said she says and and she knows what they mean.
Yeah.
When she's crying, it's
yeah,
and
yeah,
and
that's funny.
She said yeah a few, like, and it's kind of funny because there's times where I hear it and I'm like, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Or am I imagining it?
Yeah.
And then it'll happen a couple more times and it's like, okay, that's not coincidence.
Yeah.
And just a couple days ago, she said "dad" for the first time.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and I was working at her with it. I'd tell her "dad loves you," and I was opening my mouth up and like showing her you got to put your tongue to the roof of your mouth, and she was watching very intently.
Yeah.
So she picked up on that pretty quick.
Good.
So yeah, she says dad now.
Yeah. But that's cool that she still does that.
Yeah.
She's starting to talk. You're never going to get her to shut up. I guarantee it. She's going to be a talker. She's going to talk all day.
I wonder who she gets that from. Can't be me.
No, it's the breeze, the one who's never been on camera on the podcast. The one who we have to throw it to and insist before she'll talk and respond. Yeah, she's the one who talks all the time. Yeah.
It's my story and I'm telling it how I like.
Yeah, but I'm here to fact check you. That's my job. So yeah, that's all good stuff.
But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little segment and just kind of give an update because I realized I hadn't really updated on anything recently as far as where she was at developmentally.
Yeah, we went a couple of weeks here between the last time we shot some episodes and then this time when we shot some episodes. So yeah, it was definitely good to get another update on where things are going. So yeah, I think that's good. And if you missed the previous episode, make sure you check that out. That was about Mizpah's first Father's Day, and make sure you check out the next one that'll be coming out in 2 weeks, 2 Thursdays from when you're watching this. That one is going to be about the baby's first cold. So make sure you look for that one. That one will be very interesting to hear what Mizpah has to say about that. Make sure you check out Marcus Fredrickson, does the music, reverbnation.com/Marcus Fredrickson. Give him a like and a share. And of course, follow and subscribe to the Boiling Point Podcast. We're on YouTube, Rumble, and Facebook. And you can visit our storefront, bonfire.com/store/the Boiling Point Podcast. Get yourself a mug like Mizpah has, the American Cross design on much of our apparel, and the new Second Amendment t-shirt. Check that out and pick one of them up.
And maybe at some point in the future, the Eagle logo.
Yes, if you haven't, probably it definitely will have debuted or been on apparel by the time this episode came out. So check that out. We don't have it yet, but definitely check that out. And the new logo, get that on some apparel also, the Boiling Point podcast. This has been Mizpah's Becoming a Father series. This is part 13. It's an ongoing series. You can look for these every other Thursday. We're going to continue to follow Mizpah on this journey as long as he wants to continue to do this series. We hope to be doing it for hopefully many years, actually, so that we can actually get, the baby's second Father's Day and the baby's second Christmas and the baby's fourth Christmas. So this is going to be an ongoing series every other Thursday, at least for the time being. That's when it'll release. For Mizpah, the new father, I am the host, JD, and that's the end.
Good night.